A Tale of Israelites versus Philistines. The David and Goliath Bible story relates to a key Christian teaching from the book of Samuel in the Old Testament. Because it was written before Jesus was born, this book is also known as the Hebrew Bible. It tells the story of two tribes of people, known as the Israelites and the Philistines. Due to being enemies, they planned a large battle against each other and assembled armies. The Philistines had an enormous army, including a giant called Goliath. It is thought that he was 9 feet tall. He wore a huge helmet and armor all over his body. It was made of bronze and weighed 125 pounds. On his legs, Goliath also wore bronze greaves and had a sharp javelin on his back. He was holding a sharp spear shaft too with an iron point. He was fit for battle and a terrifying threat to the Israelites. On the battlefield, Goliath said, "Why do you come out and line up for battle? Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us. Give me a man and let us fight each other." For 40 days, Goliath went towards the Israelites to ask for a battle. A small shepherd boy heard this and decided he would be the one to fight Goliath. His name was David, and he was one of the Israelites. He asked his leader, King Saul, about this. Saul agreed that David would be the one to fight Goliath, and said, "Go, and the Lord be with you." King Saul dressed David in his very own tunic. Armor was put on his body for protection, and a large helmet was put on his head. But David the shepherd boy was not used to this. "I cannot go in these because I am not used to them," said David, and he removed the heavy armor. He then walked towards a nearby stream and put 5 smooth stones into the pouch of his shepherdess bag. He then walked towards Goliath, the Philistine. When seeing David approach him, Goliath said, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks? Come here and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." David replied, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I have the Lord on my side." And all at once, he put one of the 5 stones into the sling, swung it around his head, and let the stone go. It hit Goliath's skull, and he fell face down to the ground. Not even with a sword or armor, David had killed Goliath and saved the Israelites from becoming slaves to the Philistines. David then grabbed Goliath's sword and used it to cut off the giant's head. The Israelites gasped in disbelief before cheering for David's victory. On the other hand, the Philistines realized their defeat and fled from the battlefield. David then grabbed Goliath's sword and used it to cut off the giant's head. The Israelites gasped in disbelief before cheering for David's victory. On the other hand, the Philistines realized their defeat and fled from the battlefield. David then took the giant's head and took it with him to Jerusalem, symbolizing his victory. He also put the giant's weapons, such as his sword, in his tent. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel Smirk Genz for more contents and stories like this. See you.